Now, the first prosecutions for female genital mutilation are currently going through the courts, almost 30 years since FGM, as it's known, was made illegal in the UK. But campaigners say another form of mutilation is happening, which most people are unaware of. Breast ironing has its roots in Cameroon. It involves placing hot objects on girls' chests to delay the signs of puberty and deter unwanted male attention. Cordelia Lynch has been speaking to one woman who has endured the ritual and suffered its effects ever since.
I remember my dad kept going on and on about the fact that my breasts were coming out. Men are going to be looking at her. And my mom thought, okay, it's time for us to do it.
Karine, not her real name, says she is a victim of breast ironing carried out in Cameroon. It's said to be common there, designed to deter male attention by disguising the onset of puberty.
They put the spatula on the fire, the direct fire. It's like warm. So you put it on the breast to press the breast in. And afterwards, you take a bandage and you tie it around the chest so the heat stays in. You can do it for about 2 or 3 days in a week, and you see how it goes until the breast has gone back.
She claims the practice is now happening in Britain across African communities. The victims, she says, are too young, loyal or frightened to report it.
I heard it happen in Birmingham, I heard it happen in London, because the mentality is still there. And people still think there is nothing wrong in doing breast ironing. It's just right. What
does it do to the girl?
Your self-esteem. Because at the end of the day, it disfigures you as a person. As a person, your breasts, they don't come out normally like they should normally come out.
Sian Morgan, a doctor in London, has organised training to help others spot the signs. The ritual can lead to abscesses, tissue damage and even cause breasts to disappear.
There can be really serious physical effects of this pounding of the breast and damaging the young breast. And of course the psychological effects of a child being injured by their mother, who says it's for their own good, can leave lasting psychological consequences.
And have you seen cases here in London?
I understand one of my colleagues in North London has seen a case. As far as I know, we haven't had any cases in Lewisham. We haven't uncovered any or talked to any ladies about it yet. But obviously, hopefully now everyone's more aware of the condition. They will be asking questions if they see something unusual on examination.
There are no figures for the number of victims here in the UK, but the UN estimates that worldwide there are around 4 million teenage girls at risk of having their breasts ironed, and the ritual is often carried out by their mothers.
Last month, the first prosecutions were announced relating to another form of ritualistic abuse, female genital mutilation. So far, there have been no charges brought in connection with breast ironing, but the Association of Chief Police Officers says they are trying to address the issue.
It is a little bit like female genital mutilation, which is a crime. Breast ironing is something that we're acutely aware of, sensitive to, and it's something that we're working with communities to make sure A, we educate it, but B, there's also a very hard message that we will prosecute people who attempt to do it.
Campaigner Margaret Louise-Awera runs one of the few organisations challenging breast ironing in Cameroon. She says the UK authorities need to act quicker than they did with FGM.
People started talking about it in the 80s, and everybody was like, is it happening? It's not true, it's not real, it cannot happen. Until after years, when numbers have increased. That's why we're saying in years to come, we'll realize that, oh, that's also a problem. We need to take action.
Breast ironing is bound up in issues of familial loyalty. The police say it is child abuse. How far or exactly why it might have travelled is unclear, but campaigners say there is no room for cultural sensitivities. It is simply another crime against girls and women that needs to be stopped.